Good morning, everybody. All right. This is still in the Smokies, Great Smoky National Park. I am at Charles Bunyan. It's a site here, and it's just a little bit off the trail. I'm hiding behind this rock because it is so windy right now. It was blowing all night long. It got below freezing. There's ice on the trail this morning. It was cold. It was definitely the coldest I've been on trail so far this trip. Didn't sleep too much, but made it through, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna stand up and give you a little view here. Let me get up and show you what I got. Yeah. Here we go, everybody. Gonna climb this rock. Here's the view from the Bunyan. It's really pretty. It's a clear day, but it is windy. So it feels colder than probably the actual temperature. That's why it was so cold last night. I think the wind chill was what really got me. Anyways, I'm going to continue on the trail, warm up a little bit behind that rock, but we'll see how much I can get filmed. I'm wearing gloves because it's cold, man. But I hope everybody's having a good morning, and let's get some hiking. Let's get on trail. Yeah, weather has been so odd today. It's one side of the mountain, the wind's being blocked. It's like a nice warm spring day, and then the trail flips you around to the other side of the mountain, and it's like a windy, cold winter day. So it's like I want to take off this long sleeve, and then I get to the other side, and I gotta put the hood back up and whatnot. It's so weird. It's just the way it goes, you know. Anyways, coming up on the Tri-Corner shelter pretty soon. Stop there, take a break, chill, have something to eat. All right, whee, going down the trail. So I found this little spot to take a break right here. Nice grassy little area. And got a little view back here, but I haven't really been filming too much today. It's all been kind of looking the same in the Smokies as the last couple of days, so kind of seemed redundant to keep filming the same stuff. But kind of pushing hard today, trying to get as close to out of the Smokies as I can. I really enjoyed the Smokies. I had a really great day yesterday. One of the best days I think I've ever had hiking. It was just surreal, really. But I don't really like the shelter situation where you have to stay in the shelters, and it just makes for a bunch of people kind of grouped up together, and there's not much space. And you know, I kind of like to just camp instead of stay in shelters myself, so you don't really get that personal time. And I was just stopped at a shelter to get some water, and there were people hanging out, not really moving much. And so I got out and started walking some more, and I came around this place like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. And I just sat down, took my shoes off, and I mean, this is what it's about. It's quiet. I haven't seen anybody except for at shelters all day, and this is why I come out here, really, is to enjoy this kind of stuff. So it's giving me a chance to sit here and reflect on yesterday and really think about everything, and just kind of enjoy this peace and quiet for a little bit. When I get out of the Smokies, I can go back to camping where I find, kind of like wherever I feel like in a way. So that'll get me back into that kind of groove. I enjoy being able to just stop where it looks convenient. So, but anyways, get off me, fly. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer, enjoy this view behind me, and get back on trail. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, so I just finished the last climb in the Smokies. Now it's all downhill from here to the exit. There's one more shelter, Davenport Gap. It's about 5 miles away, and I guess I'm gonna shoot for that, stay there tonight, and that will give me a short walk to Standing Bear Hostel tomorrow, and maybe I can get some clothes, shower done, maybe some food, but just got to get on down the mountain at this point. And yeah, just glad that last climb is over with. Time to get on out the Smokies. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is April 28th. It's the morning time. Back my pole. Route one to keep my pole. Heading out of the Smokies, coming from Davenport Shelter last night. I hiked a 25-mile day yesterday just to get down to the Davenport Gap shelters, the last shelter when you're leaving the Smokies northbound. Figured it was close enough to a hostel that maybe it would be a lot quieter than other shelters have been, and it was. Luckily, it was only I think 5 of us there last night. So it makes it a little bit more comfortable being around the shelter. But got a couple miles to get out of the Smokies, put the permit back in the box, and that will end the first segment on my Gut Hooks trail map. So I got to start segment 2 coming up here today. And also coming up here today, it might be Max Patch. I'm not sure yet. I'm either going to stop just short of Max Patch, go up there in the morning, or just go up there, cross it today. But yeah, gonna get on down this trail and maybe stop by that Standing Bear Hostel for a little bit, check it out. So let's get on hiking, get some trail, baby. I just left Standing Bear Hostel. Stopped for a short bit, took a hot shower, which felt great. Got a couple of snacks for resupply. Had a couple of beers and hit the hiker box up. Got a little bit more fuel, and I'm now heading back to the trail. I get a switch over to my next Gut Hooks map, segment 2 of the trail that takes me to Damascus. So done with one segment of the Gut Hooks map and moving on to the next. Kind of cool. It is such a long climb up to Max Patch. It just seems like you just keep climbing and climbing all day long. But it's the way it goes in the AT. Up and down. Keep a climbing. I found a Appalachian water slide. He wants to go down. I think they eat your toes at the bottom. Just saying. Just taking a little water break in the green tunnel. It's like 10 degrees cooler inside here. But yep, a little water and then keep trudging on towards Max Patch, baby. Figure this would be a good place to stop and take a lunch. It's 1:15, and I'm gonna sit here and relax for a little bit, drink some water, eat some food. Yeah, felt good this morning when I woke up after that 25-mile day yesterday. Went over to the Standing Bear Farm Hostel. It's like 4 miles or something, 5 miles. It's not very far. Took a shower, felt great. climbed the hill away from Standing Bear. And on the way down, my right thigh began to throb, and it's been hurting ever since. Luckily, it only hurts on the downs, so we got all this climbing today. It's not that big of a deal, but definitely feel it. Been bothering me ever since, but nothing I can do about it. Just walk it off, and hope it goes away. Trying to have a shorter day today, 15 to 18, somewhere in there, and rest up. That would be cool. We'll see what happens. I'll keep pushing up this hill. Still climbing to the next patch. Got about 4.5, 5 miles left. All right. Got my marker, baby. Got another one. Top of max patch. We're on the top. Here we go. Around and around. What? View. It's really pretty. Nobody up here. I'm all by myself. It's kind of weird. I've never been up here, I don't think, by myself. Anyways, everyone's gonna sit down, take a snack, chill for a little bit. Talk to y'all later. Well, old Blackbeard wishes he could camp up here, but since we can't, I guess I gotta get moving. Sure is nice up here. It's a little bit chilly with the wind, but it is pretty. Gotta say it's really pretty. So yeah, I'm just gonna pack up and go find a place to camp for the night. Y'all enjoy it while you can. It's that evening time, baby. Oh yeah. All right, so I got home for the night. Found this camp spot. Trail is right over there. There's a little fire pit. There's plenty of flat spot for me right there. And I got water. I got water a little bit that way, going backwards, not too far. And there's actually water in front of me too. So I'm gonna make this home and set up camp. All right, that puts me closer to hot springs, finishing up the way I did today. I don't think I have more than 18 hot springs tomorrow. Couldn't have more than that. So that gives me 21 for the day. And yeah, I'm kind of tired. My leg, all right leg, thigh muscle is still kind of sore, but it got me this far. So let me set up and make home. Y'all have a good night. So we got a little over 15 to get into hot springs today. Gonna eat this oatmeal, drink this coffee, pack up this camp, and we'll push on into hot springs. Let's go get some trail, baby. All right, here, give you a better look. Sorry, bear with me here. All right, that's better. So we got all packed up, camp's done, it's all unpacked there, and it's 8 o'clock on the road. Can't wait to get to hot springs. I really would like to have some time to sit down and go over this video production stuff. Haven't been able to edit or release any videos because my iPad just pretty much crapped out on me. It's saying that I don't know how to use a computer basically. So I need to sit down with some Wi-Fi and work on it so I can edit a whole bunch of footage. And I'm gonna need at least a day to do that. So I'm hoping to make it to hot springs today and get cleaned up, get my hiking chores done, and really sit down and go over this stuff and figure out a better way to relieve some space on this machine. But I have been taking a lot of footage still. It's just compiling into one mass, and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it. I was thinking about just editing the video, like just doing the whole Smokies in one video, just really help catch up because I'm so far behind right now. I haven't had a single zero except for when I went into Franklin. That was pretty much a Nero. So going into hot springs basically zeroless, and it's about time that I catch up on some stuff. But we're gonna hike through this pretty morning. It's lovely, smells great. Birds are out, sun's out. Gonna probably take off this hoodie pretty soon. And yeah, just enjoy this shorter 15-mile day into hot springs. So let's go get some trail, baby. But yeah, it's funny. People wonder what I'm doing all the time. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm just, like, they'll see me and I'll be like this and they'll think I'm waving. I'm just like trying to tell myself you can chop it there, you know? Yeah. And they're like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh, sorry, just playing with my phone. So we're right back into the Flower Town Festival this morning. It's just going gangbusters still out here. Flowers blooming everywhere, pink ones, red ones, purple ones, white ones, all the colors. But just ran into my first real Sobo hiker, Magnolia. She said she started July last year. Had to get off trail a couple times because it's the way life goes. But she's back to finish it, and she's on her way. She only got about 270 left, and it's gonna be awesome. Happy for her, finish her through hike. And I miss Aquaman. Aquaman started like December something, and apparently he was at Newfound Gap almost the same exact time that I was sitting there and drinking coffee. And I don't know how I missed that guy, but somehow I did. So he was like 200 miles left a few days ago. But yeah, I could do this nuts, man. Start in the middle of wintertime. Guys got big ones, I would say. But yeah, congratulations to those two for finishing their through hikes, or about to rather. And I can't wait to be doing the same thing in a few months. That's for sure. I wonder what it feels like to be that close. All right, well, push on to Hot Springs, baby. You got a big climb, Bluff Mountain. I think it's Bluff Mountain. It's like one big climb, and really after that, it's just a couple of little ones, and then you're straight down to Hot Springs. So, all right, keep on hiking. Yeah. Gearing up for the last push on Bluff Mountain. So I got to power up with a meat stick and some agua. But I only got a little bit left to climb. And then it's downhill. A little bit more of a climb. And you can get past Deer Park Shelter, and then it's basically down into Hot Springs at that point. About 11 miles left. But a little meat stick power first, and we'll be on the way. All right, we made it to the top of Blood Mountain. Take two. We're at the top of Bluff Mountain, 4,680 feet. All right, so about 4 or 5 years ago, in this very camp spot, a friend of ours planned a section hike 30 miles from Standing Bear Farms to Hot Springs. And a group of us did it that year. And I got here, it was our last day before we went in the next morning. And I got here that night, I was in my hammock, and I thought, man, that was a lot of fun. And it rekindled like this idea of mine I had a long time ago about wanting to hike some of the AT. And 2 years later, I came back and I said, hey, I'm gonna do a section hike from Amicalola Falls to Hot Springs. See how it goes. So in 2020, I started doing that. And I got to the same shelter, Deer Park Shelter. And me and Nasty Noodle stayed at the shelter. It rained that night. We got out the next morning, walked into Hot Springs, and the pin had been pulled from the grenade, and everything was in chaos. People were running, trying to get off trail. Their ATC was telling everybody to get off trail. And I ended up getting off. Old Nasty Noodle, he finished the trail that year. And I'm not stopping at this shelter this time. This time I'm gonna walk past it. I'm gonna go straight into Hot Springs. Because this time, I'm actually gonna finish this damn trail. I'm not gonna quit, or I'm not gonna get off. I'm gonna finish this thing once and for all. All right, I just blasted up that last hill, leaving the Deer Park Shelter area. Now it's pretty much just straight downhill into Hot Springs. About 4 miles, I believe. And we'll be down in the town of Hot Springs. It's a really cool town. It's going to be enjoyable to be down there. Go by Big Pillow Brewing Company and get a beer. Find a place to stay. Get some food. The diner's down there. Iron Horse is over there. Maybe take a zero. We'll see. But let's just cruise on down this hill till we get there. All right. We have descended into the hot springs of North Carolina. It is over for now. Now we need to find a place to stay. Let's go.